It's back! That's your quarterback! Who left the building? Unicorns! Show ponies! Where's the beef?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and any remaining Brown fans they may be, Misguided Productions proudly presents The Frenzy with Russell Franchise, starring Russell Franchise, playing the world's most dangerous game of NFL Pick'em. The time for talk is over. It's time to start the frenzy. Here's your host, Russell Franchise. Let's get ready to fumble.
Welcome to The Frenzy, where we play the world's most dangerous game of NFL Pick'em. I am, of course, Russell Franchise. As always, the picks that we make on this show are for play, not for real. If you are making even $1 off the picks that we're making here, hook a brother up. Alex Rodriguez came to the house. We had some beer. We started throwing footballs, and all of a sudden, A-Rod throws the football at my TV, cracks it open, and the bastard's not even going to pay for a new television.
He's got money.
Yeah, he has money.
He's cheap.
That's why in my heart, there's only one A-Rod.
I think we should execute him.
Yeah. Well, there's only one A-Rod, and he's still undefeated.
Yeah.
But he's also a bye week, which makes it amazing. I'm not even going to update you on last week. I'll do that next week. But, ladies and gentlemen, I want to jump into my show right now. My guest this week, he is a musician. He is an all-around good guy, but he is possibly the most... The shit talk that this guy does in the fantasy, he backs it up, by the way. He's number one in Parth's league.
First place.
And he is possibly...
I like your beginner league.
Yeah. He's the only person that, when he shit talks, will make you feel like shit. Will make your fantasy football team feel like shit. You want to kill him, but at the same time, you respect him for his shit talk.
Well, I can't take all the credit.
All right.
Tom Brady in the 6th, Andy Dalton in the 12th, Tyrod Taylor in the 16th. Although, I probably could have an undefeated record if I had just chosen Andrew Luck with my first pick.
Yeah. Ross Steppling, welcome to the Frenzy, sir. See,
thank you for having me.
You're already shit talking.
You said I could.
I know. We're not even a full 3 minutes into the episode.
There's more. You got a while.
But you are undefeated. You're not.
I lost to Parth by 4 points in the first game.
Right.
And I was watching that game with him, and I watched Carolina Panthers sack Jameis Winston. I think that's right. Sack him 2 times in a row. And because the way y'all score is quarterbacks that makes sense. Defensive sack, they get 2 points. We would have been tied, and I had my bench was full of points. I would have been undefeated.
Right. So you blame Cam Newton.
I blame Cam. Cam Newton wasn't playing.
Right.
I blame Jameis Winston.
Dude, you bring Crab Legs McGee.
I gotta blame him for something.
You know, unlike a rape allegation, that might actually stick in something like this.
I know.
But
we go in there now?
Dude, we go everywhere with this show.
Sounds good.
The Frenzy is one of those shows where we call shit out, and unfortunately, we got to call out Johnny Football, but that's in a little while. We're about to depress you with some real shit, and then we're going to talk about the Bills. But as always, the rules go like this. I don't know if I won last week because I've been too busy. But I'll let you guys know if I won last week. If I didn't lose, if I did lose last week, I might wait another week. But I extend to you, Ross, the same courtesy. If you manage to beat me, outbeating me in 14 picks that we're about to do for week 7, you have the right to make fun of me all you want to say.
I don't know.
Fuck whatever they say. Fuck both of them.
Hey, how's your team going?
Parth Vader. Just showing up.
What?
I'm just.
I said I'm gonna be friends, man. That's
Yeah.
what I said.
No.
It's
I will
my
say-
best friend.
Either one of you right now can have Eddie Lacy because this son of a bitch is fucking with my team right now. Either one of you can have him for absolutely nothing. Raise your hand first.
Me. Wait.
I was faster.
Y'all are really that anxious to get him. That's all good.
I'm a Packer fan,
I
but
lost to Sammy, goddammit.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll make up for it. I'm playing her this week.
Parth,
It's gonna be hilarious.
you're not playing this week, but do you want to chime in every once in a while? And
I'm sorry. I'm
No, man. It's so good. Have a
chime in.
seat.
Laura Carter away from Roller
my
Derby.
dreams.
If you guys want to chime in,
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
yeah, no, don't worry. This is only heard by 20 people, so
We're gonna get it out there.
yeah. So Ross, are you ready to play the world's most dangerous
Oh, we just
game?
started. Sweet.
Yeah. Are you ready to play the world's most dangerous game?
Yes.
NFL pick?
The most dangerous game in the world.
I have one question.
Go.
Did I beat you?
I haven't. I just explained. Damn it! I just explained.
I didn't hear you say that.
No, I'm not
I
gonna look it up.
haven't
Maybe
gone
I'll
through
look it
this.
up.
I've been so busy. I've been so busy that I haven't had a time to. Well, next week we will know if you beat me or not. But not the Eagles. So
Yeah. Ouch. man.
2021.
No,
20,000.
on that. That was a hot garbage game.
2021.
the Eagles are in the Holy Trinity, but we start off first with the fact that you remember 2 years ago when it was the Seahawks versus the 49ers for a right to go to the Super Bowl, and it came down to possibly the last play.
It had the best post-game interview ever.
Yeah. I'm the best in the world.
It's when I fell in love with Richard Sherman when he did the "You Mad" Bro to Tom Brady.
Right.
Absolutely.
That was when I fell in love with him. But when he did that press conference, that was like a press conference. That was great.
That
What a
was
scab ass defender.
LOB!
well, guys. That was 2 years ago, by the way.
We call Crabtree a crab ass receiver like Crabtree.
That was
Against me.
That was 2 years ago. Now we have to deal with the fact that both of these teams are 2-4. By no means by themselves. The Seahawks on Sunday blow a fourth quarter lead at home against the Panthers.
Nobody cares about the NFC East, Carter.
Yeah.
I don't even care about it. if
We're
my
talking
team's
about
in
the
it.
West. We're talking about the
I
West.
don't care.
Keep showing that shit.
Siri says that we're number one in the NFC East, so I believe Siri.
We got the Eagles next pick. Next pick is the Eagles, and you can bitch and complain all you want. I gotta talk about the shit show that is Seattle. Seattle, by the way.
I'm with you, man.
Yeah.
It's that one.
Yeah, Seattle, by the way, who at 5:30 on Sunday pulled the fire alarm at the Panthers hotel.
Was that actually them?
That
Yes.
was it was a
No, it was them. No,
it was
no,
a
no,
Seahawks.
Don't defend
It was a
Was
Seahawks.
it the
fan.
12th man?
It was,
Don't defend them. It was them. Skittles.
but here's
It
the
said
jokes.
Skittles when they did it, right?
Yeah, jokes on them though. Jokes on them though. They pulled the alarm at 5:30. If you do the math, 5:30 in Pacific Coast time, 5, 6, 7, 8:30.
8:30.
8:30. So pretty much
West
you
to
woke
east.
up the Panthers.
West.
at
Oh, okay.
their-
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you
absolutely
woke up the Panthers at their normal time. They woke up refreshed, ready to kick your ass. This
Their
is-
alarms didn't go off. Ooh, that was a nice little,
Yeah.
wake-up call.
Well, we focus, on the opposite side. The 49ers, Kaepernick completed a 76-yard touchdown to Torrey Smith, who, they got a big win, 25-20 against Baltimore, snapping a 4-game losing streak. This was,
But that was going to happen because Torrey Smith was a Raven, so he's
Right.
been waiting all season to win that game.
Kind of like
I knew that was going to happen.
Kind of like Steve Smith, who's still upset that the Panthers traded him.
Steve Smith was dead.
Yeah,
It's like 80.
he still caught balls in that game. But here's the thing:
Still 80.
They're both 2-6 at this point. The winner of this game stays relevant in the NFC West. The loser just kind of goes out to pasture. As always, Ross, we use the Vegas consensus book.
Ross is all about Vegas.
Yeah.
Ross
Vegas,
goes to Vegas
baby.
every week.
Yeah. So we
Story.
use a group of Vegas books to help tell us, who might win. Vegas has Seahawks on the road, 6-point favorites.
Against who?
You
Against
guys
the 49ers.
If I had to choose that, I would say Seattle, because the 49ers, they're just not that good. He got lucky. Colin Kaepernick got very lucky on that game.
I mean, I can't complain because Kaepernick is great, but
Kaepernick is what?
He was.
He was great. That's what I meant to say.
When? For one season.
2 years ago, he had a really good
2
season.
years ago for one season. Yeah.
I agree. They're not going to win. That's what I'm saying. It was 2 years ago.
Even though that's no. Was that the season that the Giants won the Super Bowl?
No.
I can't remember. It was the year after. That's right.
Yeah.
The year afterward, Kaepernick was good. Okay, I'm sorry. That was Alex Smith. I'm sorry.
Kaepernick lives next to a pineapple under the sea.
Yeah.
Kaepernick lives in a trash can because he's a trash can quarterback.
Kaepernick's going to be in the world of hurt.
Don't you talk about Sam Bradford like that.
This is the second time. Second time this season in a row that the Seahawks defense lost in the fourth quarter. I think they seek revengeance. They get their revengeance in San Francisco.
If Seahawks are losing or winning in the fourth quarter, at the end of the game, they're in trouble.
Right.
They're in trouble because they don't know what to do with the ball. I don't know what to do with my hands, Coach. What do I do with my hands? Do I give the ball to somebody? Do I throw it? I don't understand. Help me. Help, please. I don't know what to do with my hands.
But I'm going to take the Seahawks.
Okay.
Okay.
Seahawks will win this game, absolutely.
Yeah.
But if it comes down to the fourth quarter and they're down, they're not going to win the game. I'm sorry.
Carter?
Seahawks.
No. You got Seahawks.
I was going to say, I have the Seahawks.
That's unanimous.
defense,
They didn't even need to play.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to happen.
I was going to actually say the floor is now open for you to shit talk about the Giants' play on Monday night.
Well,
everyone gave me ample opportunity on Monday
Well, here's the thing.
talk.
We both played like shit.
That was garbage.
It's amazing somebody had to win that game.
3 interceptions for Bradford. Is that right?
At least.
At least
Three or four.
at least 5 plays, Bradford threw the ball 4 yards short of his target. The ball rolled, hit the ground 5 yards in front and rolled. Eli Manning couldn't stand on his fucking feet for an offense that he has to hold the ball for 2 seconds.
But Bradford threw for 280 with a 32-yard touchdown to Riley Cooper. DeMarco Murray, welcome back to NFL relevance again. $109 on the ground with a touchdown.
One game doesn't make come back.
I mean, last week he
Well, he's
got
going
close to 80
to have to
yards.
start doing things because obviously Sam Bradford can't throw the fucking football.
No,
Well, don't they have other washed-up Heisman winners that they have on their team?
He doesn't know how to use his eyeballs.
Well,
He doesn't know how to use his eyeballs. He's like, okay, this is the route we're rolling. I'm just gonna throw it there. I don't know if there's somebody gonna be there. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw it there, and we'll see. Oh wait, the other person was there. The other team. Oh, this is cool. At least I threw it I threw it in their hands.
it's the Eagles' way. This is the Chip Kelly offense that you've asked for.
Yeah, you got
Who asked for it?
The Eagles fans.
No.
You allowed this rape to happen to your team.
When you say we allowed this to happen,
I love you.
I
Fuck
disagree.
You. I love you. I don't know you, but fuck
Every
you too.
single
I'm good seeing you.
every single goddamn Eagles fan out there right now that I'm talking to is like, if you just let
Eagles
All
fans
five?
I got a friend who's an Eagle fan.
if you let
Hang out with
the fans coach this team, we would win a Super Bowl by now. Like,
Well, y'all
sure
still
about
would
that?
have. Y'all still
Sure.
would have
No,
done.
wait.
sure about that.
yes.
Isn't this the same team that had an open tryout and got a bartender to play on the team? I saw the movie.
Is it the same team that called themselves the Dream Team and went 4-12? It's the same team, right?
I do remember Tony Danza in the movie, the field goal kicking,
The garbage collecting, field goal kicking, something or other.
trash machine, a classic Disney favorite.
There's no rule in the rule book that says a garbage man can't play football. That was my Don Knotts.
I loved it.
If anyone out there listening has an iPhone, just ask Siri who the #1 team in the garbage NFC East is
Excuse
right
me.
now.
We have a tied record. The only reason you have #1 record, we still have to play y'all a second time.
How about I answer this question? Who's the #1 team in the NFC South? that would be the Panthers, who finally got a huge monkey off their back. Cam Newton, after 5 tries, finally gets a win over Seattle, in Seattle. Cam Newton throws threw a 26-yard touchdown pass to Greg Olsen, 32 seconds left in the game. The Panthers still remain undefeated and on top of their division. This is a big NFC game.
Just a reminder to Carter
night.
why she needs to put Cam Newton back in as her quarterback.
Mm-hmm. You want him to get injured, don't you? Because that's what's going to happen. The second you put him in, he's going to get injured.
Get in a car wreck?
No,
he did it before.
He's going to do like Jamal Charles, and he's going to step wrong and tear something.
Now, I will say this. It looks more favorable to the Eagles. The Panthers are only a 3-point favorite now.
Carter, you got 2. Eddie Lacy for Cam Newton or Carson Palmer.
I love how a
Right
deal's
now.
going on right now.
Fantasy magic. This guy offered me the worst trade ever. That was garbage.
Excuse me.
Did you really think that was going to work?
Excuse me. 2 weeks ago, this man offered me that trade. The exact same trade.
I never offered to get rid of. I said maybe.
Bullshit.
I said maybe. You should have taken it while I was.
Stop. You shut up.
Ross,
You
I
did the
need
same
to
goddamn thing.
I did. I did.
I traded you Andy Dalton for your entire team.
Y'all please forgive old man, but it takes a lot of nerve to be
I picked Carolina.
Ask a person for a helping hand.
I got nothing to
Out
say.
of 60 years, if they never gave nobody a helping hand out of 60 years, y'all helping a homeless man out tonight. And I'm being sincere. And I love you for this. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. All right. Ross, need a pick.
Was that our sponsor?
I picked Carolina.
No, I just sponsored it.
All right.
Wait. I totally missed something. Who is Carolina playing? Eagles?
Eagles.
Carolina.
Panthers.
Carolina.
All
I
right.
don't pick Carolina. That's a lie. You all know that.
So, that happened one time where had a guest that's like,
Eddie Lacy and the Carolina
take-
defense right now for Carson Palmer.
When we get done with this, I want to explain why that is the worst possible trade ever.
Excuse me.
Matter of
Carolina
fact,
defense
I'm
is
just
going to
gonna go
rape
ahead and put
ass
him in.
right now.
all right.
Yes.
so
You gotta
They
go
have
ahead
been
and put
raping
Cam
ass.
Newton in.
we're gonna cite
When
here.
Andy Dalton gets 50 points every game, it doesn't matter.
Three out of 4
He's gonna
are
get 50 points on your bench because you're never going to play him, Tom Brady.
So
3 out of
I'm not gonna let you get a chance at this. I'm not gonna give you. I'm not gonna give you
I'm
a
not
team.
playing you. I'm sorry. We're doing this on your show. I apologize.
I'm not gonna give
I'm
Parth
not
the
even gonna
championship.
edit this
I
out.
want the
You're
championship.
This is probably gonna be. I'm gonna be too tired, so
I'm still gonna
this is
make the
gonna be the
playoffs.
rawest frenzy ever.
I'm still going to make the playoffs with or without y'all.
All right,
Did you lose this? You lost to Sammy, right?
I lost to Sammy. Yes, I did.
Yeah.
let's get back to me first.
All right, let's get back to it.
All right, I'm gonna go Panthers here. Defense at home against the Eagles, and let's be honest, you don't know which Eagles team you're gonna get week after week.
Eagles or the Beagles. You don't know which one.
I'm sorry, I gotta be honest, Carter. You don't like with the Panthers. I know that Cam Newton's gonna be efficient either on the ground or with the pass. He's got Greg. Like we talked about it last week, he doesn't really have anybody to pass the ball to. Yet they still are 5-0. They make it work. You guys have more weapons than the Panthers do, and you're
Have you
3-3.
met Connor Barwin?
I met Riley Cooper.
Connor Barwin is our MVP.
He said terrible racist things
Did
to
you meet
you.
him at the Klan
And
rally?
Fletcher Fletcher Cox.
Fletcher Cox.
Those are the two. And their defense, so fuck it.
Panthers.
Remember that year I was going for our kicker as our MVP?
Yeah.
That was our year.
Panthers, I predict, get the win. All right. It was not a good week to be a Harbaugh brother, if you think about it. Jim Harbaugh in Michigan.
Dude, that game. Sorry.
That was so funny.
Keep going. I'm sorry.
Jim Harbaugh, Michigan, 10 seconds left against Michigan State. All you have to do is punt the ball, and you pretty much secured the win. Muff punt. Michigan State recovers the ball in the end zone as time expires, ending Michigan's hopes and dreams of a national championship.
It was really funny.
The next day, John Harbaugh goes through his own hell, loses to the 49ers. The Ravens are 1-5, their worst start in franchise history as an expansion. Not talking about the Browns, who I would think have done far worse than 1-5.
Gary Barnage, man.
Yeah, we'll get to Gary Barnage in a second. Carson Palmer, though, he had a bad week as well against the Steelers. Although he did throw for 421 yards and a touchdown. John Brown, a rookie sensation though, caught 10 balls for a $196, but the Cardinals collapsed in the second half. How bad did they collapse, you ask me?
How bad did they?
After the first half, the Cardinals were leading 10-3.
I thought that's what we were doing.
At the end of I was finishing up. At the end of the second half, the Steelers outscored the Cardinals 22-3. So, this is, Cardinals have been a decent team all season long, but whenever they face a team that they should beat, they often go down. Same that could be said with the Rams. This could be another roadblock in the Cardinals' way. The Cardinals are 7.5 favorite at home. Ross?
Well, they.
Is this sober, Ross? What is it?
Yeah, Ross isn't drinking tonight. Oh, a little bit later.
Are you straight edge?
Yeah.
Would you like a beverage? I'll buy you a beverage.
No, I'll get one in a minute.
Okay.
All right. Well,
I don't recognize you when you're not. I'm sorry.
Give me a minute. Well, you said 7.5 favorites at home.
Yes.
So is it still the same for NFL and college? Like they give the home team like 3 extra points on the line. Mm-hmm. That's less than a touchdown. I can go either way. I'll say Cardinals.
Cardinals. All right.
Wait, who are you picking?
I kind of let everybody else go. With something like this,
I feel like if we're doing a contest here, like a little thing that we're doing,
our picks don't count, right?
Yeah, your picks don't count.
Yeah, our picks don't count.
All right.
Yeah,
you already lost to me twice.
That's unofficial.
This year.
Unofficial.
You haven't beat me yet, period, though.
If we pick the same teams, we're just going to end up in a tie, so...
Well, I guess
this is going to be a big...
I got to force my hand at one point if we start sounding the same, but
then I'll keep it as it is.
Yeah, at this point, the Ravens don't really show me anything to believe in. Yeah, Forsett is getting better. Yes, you got Steve Smith coming back in. Chris Johnson is having the best comeback year of his career.
Yeah.
And is resurrected from the Madden curse.
Yes.
Going on.
Carson Palmer
it's a bitch.
is on pace to break over 4,000 yards passing.
He's never done that.
Yeah, he's never done that. All he has to do is stay healthy for one damn year. And he could actually, right now, the Cardinals lead the NFC West. I got to go with the Cardinals here on Monday night to get the big win. All right. So it's time for us to go. It's another fun time in London as we're about to go overseas.
They still do that?
They still do that.
Over the
This
pond.
is the second.
They don't even care about the NFL over there. Why would anyone care?
There's a big fan base in London. There's a relatively big fan base in London, or that's the lie that Goodell keeps telling me over and over and over again. I keep wanting to put.
I wanted to have a game in Japan. They love football in Japan.
Well, we can't really. We don't want to. It's different. It's the timing is off. Okay, we would have to play a Japanese game at 3:00 in the morning, and I'm not waking up at 3 a.m. to catch a Packers-Bills game.
Yes, you will.
I wouldn't go to sleep. I'd still be up.
Hold on 1 second. Yes, you will.
I will
motherfucker.
record that shit.
Bullshit.
You'll DVR it?
I'll DVR it.
Is
Fast forward to the
You
end.
don't want to
Is
wake
there
up
an
to all the
Eagles
text
Giants game in
messages.
Japan?
Huh?
I'm waking up. If there's an
Thank
Eagles-
you. That's a true fan right
I'll tell
there.
you, when
We are waking up to watch it so we can text each other.
Right.
Because that happens all the goddamn time.
I will say that when we were in Las Vegas over football season, because it's a 3-hour time difference, football always starts at 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is great to wake up to. Wake up and
Absolutely.
football is right there.
Well,
Yeah.
it's great to wake up, but when you look at the teams that are playing in London this week, you might just want to sleep in. The Bills were undone by injuries and several penalties that allow the Bengals to stay perfect.
I know. Tyrod Taylor, too.
Yeah, E.J. Manuel started in place of Tyrod Taylor, who was sidelined with a sprained knee. Manuel finished 28 for 42 with a 263, a touchdown, and a pick in the loss against the Bengals. They take on a refreshed Jacksonville Jaguars. That's the only way I can actually hype them up. They're going to take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, who always play a London game for some strange reason.
I have no idea
Nobody
why.
likes Jacksonville.
Seriously, every time they play a game overseas in London, it's two of the crappiest teams ever. Like the Dolphins 3 years ago.
Right.
What?
Well, the Dolphins were there this year.
Yeah,
Because Florida is a terrible state.
I don't know why they like these garbage
Specifically, Jaguars actually has a deal in place. Like everybody else is just
They
elected.
had an inflatable Jason Taylor. Like it was why?
Well, think about it like this:
It's
every
funny.
other team in the league, kind of volunteers, except for Jacksonville, who's actually said, "I volunteered to be tribute if we ever go to London."
I feel like it would be awkward if you sent the Patriots over there, though.
They have
It
played
would
a
be,
London
yeah,
game.
it would be awkward.
They played a Super
just
Bowl
feel like
rematch
it'd be
against
awkward.
And we want
Rams.
the Cowboys to go also. Although I would like them to go over there so they can get murdered.
The Cowboys have been there last year.
Oh, that's right, they were.
Yeah. I mean,
Should have stayed there, right?
yeah. I mean, I'm just
Somebody poisoned Tony Romo's food and now he's injured. Okay, I get it. I understand.
At this point, when you look at Blake Bortles in a game against the Texans, horrible. 331 in the air with three. Blake Bortles.
Hey, he's doing okay this year, fantasy wise.
He's the Barks root beer
Yeah.
of the NFL. Go
If
ahead,
you
sorry.
consider 331 yards in the air with 3 touchdowns and 3 picks, good against the Texans, to be my guess. My only thing is this: London, if you're listening, just take Jacksonville from our. Just take
Keep 'em.
Jacksonville.
Keep 'em.
Take them. We're giving you. They have your car import in the name. Just like we just gave you. Not only did we just give you a team, we just gave you a sponsor.
I understand. You see, they would be a lot better. The team would be better if they were actually sponsored by Jaguars.
Yeah, the London
They'd
Jaguars.
have money. They could get whoever the hell they wanted to.
Luxury seats, custom made by Jaguar.
Jaguar bus, tour
Yeah.
bus. Come on. What?
Why am I?
Jaguar handles on your beers at the stadium.
Why am I helping the Jaguars sell tickets here?
So they can be good and we can watch them.
I don't think
It's not going to happen anytime
it's
soon.
gonna happen. The
I would
Bills-
go to Jacksonville games. Like I've been to Jacksonville. They have really fantastic restaurants. Like hidden tucked. I know some of the hidden tucked away restaurants. I was there a couple weeks ago. I know some of the great spots to eat.
That's
there.
true. The little tucked away ones,
Oh,
they're
awesome.
good.
I
But
mean,
the rest of Jacksonville and the rest of Florida, we can sink it.
I mean, the
their
only
highway,
reason-
their roads are garbage.
the only good things in Jacksonville is the fact that they have pools in the stadium, which allows the locals to take a bath.
From time to time.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
they don't do
You
that
got-
very often.
They only take a bath
Come on, you need it. Just
7
jump in.
times during the football season, and it's only a select few that use it.
And then it turns into like brown, like all the water's brown.
Yeah, as it should.
Alligators like in the front yard,
Just hanging out.
just hanging out, just chilling.
The Bills are a 5-point favorite. Technically, the away team.
Only 5?
They're a 5-point team. They are the away team in this game.
Should be at least 12.
You said they're playing Jacksonville? Or
They're
the
playing
Texans?
Jacksonville's considered the home team.
Oof.
You're
If
Jackson.
you have any
You're
Bills,
London Jaguars.
If you have any Bills, play them, people.
I would say I'd say Jacksonville's going to win that game.
Oh, 8 laces off the table, by the way, guys.
Good. I don't. Why would we?
Maybe
want
we
him?
could have a deal made.
You go on a rant about how terrible he is, then you try and trade him.
Well,
Hey, he's got
I didn't
upside.
say he was terrible. I'm just saying they weren't playing him. But now I got word that they're going to play him.
All right.
So now
I know the Bills are the most.
My-
The Bills are the most penalized team in the NFL.
Well, any
they
Rex
all-
Ryan team is
Yeah.
going to be the most penalized team.
They also have the most fun fans of any
Yeah.
team in the NFL.
Oh, there was another Bills video of a fan going through a table. They did not heed my advice last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another one.
Yes. Someone actually Dudley
This
boys.
is for Russell.
Someone actually Dudley boys a Bills fan through a beer pong table, which is on Facebook.
I've done that before, though. I've put somebody through a beer pong table. I'll tell you this. I would if you want me to tell you something.
Yeah.
But I put somebody through a table, Dudley Boy style. Like, seriously. It was...
Like 3D or just like, are we talking about
Powerbomb.
Ooh. Damn.
Dude, he was pissing everybody at the party. Short story. This guy was pissing people off at a party. I knew nobody there. I went there with a friend. He was pissing everybody at a party off. Everybody, they played flip cup, and he would smash people's cups.
Right.
For no reason. He smashed people's cups, and he'd slap them in the face. So I said I walked up. I said, I'm gonna play. If this dude even comes near me, I'm gonna put him through this table. I'm
He has
sorry.
heart.
And you know, I said that, and I said that, you know, to the guy whose party it was. I don't know his friend is. He's nobody's friend. If you want to do it, I fully support you.
Why was he there? Like, who invited him?
He was
You
somebody's
shouldn't take
friend.
that guy and put him through the
Yeah,
table.
he was somebody's friend. I mean, he was somebody's friend. It's like, if he does it to me, I'm gonna put him through this fucking table.
Like
I'd love to see that, and I will buy you all kinds of things. It's like, okay. So,
Buy you everything in the world.
so we start playing, and he throws his hand up. I said, don't. Smashes my cup, throws his hand back, and you know, I don't play that. I don't like that.
You didn't even want to take that chance.
People
to
slap
slap.
each other. I don't like that shit.
No.
at all. So he reeled back. I punched him in the stomach. He keeled over. I looked at everybody else. It was in slow motion.
You do the wrestling thing where it's like
I looked around,
Give a wink, too.
and the dude was like, it was sleep. I grabbed his stick, I picked him up, and I put him right through the fucking table. Everybody cheered. It was my wrestling. It was my WWF moment.
You know what the sad thing is?
It was my
like,
moment.
I can see Parth, like, because when you watch wrestling, there's that moment like before someone hits the finishing move, they look at the audience just like, "Are you ready for this shit?"
I swear to God, that happened. Like, as soon as I punched him in the stomach, I looked up, and I said, "You know what? Yeah, he was not a big dude. I mean, he was Ross's size.
I'm not a big
Would
dude.
you like
Not
to
a big
recreate
guy.
it right now? Or we,
Good. I mean,
okay.
No, not
Unfortunately, this is not a visual podcast, but I gotta say this.
I put Carter on the table. Hey, baby.
I gotta say this. They might be the undisciplined team. They might put their teams through the table. I do not trust the London Jaguars with an inch of my life to put money on them, especially the way they've been
Never
playing.
put money on.
Well,
Yeah, I mean, Alan Hearns may be the only good player on the Jacksonville Jaguars team. We're talking about the Bills
They
possibly
could
getting.
triple team him.
Yeah.
The other team would still win. You can triple team him and still win.
Yeah,
but when do they fly over there? I mean, you
They
gotta
already
deal with,
there.
Like,
They should be there. Yeah.
yeah. They
Okay.
should immediately after the Bills lost to the Bengals, they were on a plane over to London.
They should have them fly over on like Saturday afternoon, and then they get there on Sunday and just go right there. And
No,
play
because
with all the jet
you
lag.
couldn't get used to it. Just
That would be
like-
fun though. I know it would be terrible, but that would be
the
the game
game-
I would want to see.
The game's on right now. I'm really
You just,
tired.
like,
right
everyone's
now.
like,
It would
stumbling.
be terrible for them, but it would be great TV for us to watch them
Yeah,
tired.
exactly.
I'm taking the Bills in London.
You had a bad chicken dinner on the plane, and now
Bills by 24 points.
All right, we're gonna talk.
Oh, is Sammy Watkins playing? Yes or no?
I
You know
believe
that.
Sammy
Wait,
Watkins.
so you're going Bills?
questionable
Huh?
right
I'm going
now.
Bills.
Well, then I'm going
See-
Jacksonville.
See, this
Uh-oh.
is the
Uh-oh.
She's going Bills as well. So everybody's going Bills. This is
Except
where
for
the
me.
separation happens. This is the fuck up moment for the frenzy.
I'd go Jacksonville still, though.
Wow.
That's a fucking time difference.
Wow.
Even if you fly over that early.
Would you like me to buy you a Jacksonville Jaguars shirt?
No, I'm an Eagles fan.
I can do the cut like half.
Did you like a
Jacksonville.
Tim Tebow thing?
He doesn't play for them anymore.
Yeah, but he once an Eagle, always an Eagle. You know.
No.
No, that's not true at all.
It should be.
Once an Eagle, then you play for somebody else.
Let's move on. All right. We're about to talk about Johnny
Is there
Manziel.
decorum on the show now?
No.
You're guiding people
I'm
to
bringing
the
it down.
correct
I'm
area?
bringing it down because
Let's get real, guys. Let's wrap.
I want to set it up because I'm about to bring up some shit about Johnny Manziel. But before I talk about Johnny Manziel, I just want to talk about the Browns because the Browns actually took the Broncos to the limits.
They did.
They took the
That's
Broncos.
a more detriment to the Broncos
Yeah.
than it is to the Browns.
Who's
To the Browns.
the Broncos, as I have confirmed this week, the worst undefeated team.
Oh, they're horrible.
You know,
I don't know how they're still winning.
Josh McCown, 213 in the air with 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Gary Barnidge. Is a fantasy beast.
Who are these people you're
He's my
naming?
tight end too. It's
Catching
great. Nobody wanted him. Nobody even
Catching 2
thought of him.
touchdowns. He's
like last
become
pick on the
the
waiver.
first Browns
Nobody
player,
got him.
the first Browns tight end in history to catch a touchdown in 4 games straight.
Yeah.
Are you sure he's not the first Browns tight end in history?
That's the quarterback for all the Browns.
He's the first one they just didn't find somewhere. Hey, you want to play?
All right.
Get on him.
Now that I've talked up the Browns, I must bring down Johnny Manziel.
You build him up to break him down.
Yeah. Johnny Manziel hasn't played since week 2, I believe. Hasn't really played.
Which is the Browns' fault.
Yeah.
We're back on the wagon.
Well, he's gonna be worse. So pretty much, he was on the road last Friday. Got into a domestic argument with his girlfriend. Police said alcohol was involved. The argument took place between Manziel and his Texas Christian University girlfriend, Colleen Crowley.
There's your mistake right there.
But like you're a Texas A&M guy.
Here's your mistake right
Why
there.
are you dating
Horned Frog? You don't touch the Horned Frogs.
Go Baylor.
At least.
Go Baylor. They got hot broads over there.
Hey,
they're Baptists too, so you know they.
Or you go Brigham Young. You know.
Yeah. According to the report, the witness called police saying Manziel's white Nissan used to show the road to pass.
He seems like the kind of guy to drive a white Nissan.
I almost spit on y'all. Say it in the words.
He had a white Nissan.
Sentra?
Hey, I got a Nissan Sentra. Don't talk shit about the Nissan Sentra.
In the report, both Manziel and Crowley admitted that they were having an argument, and Crowley then threw a wallet out the window. Sign out the window.
Okay, at this time you gotta play Here Comes the Money. Here we go. Here comes the money. Money.
Minutes later, police stopped Manziel's car and said that they were both drinking in downtown Cleveland earlier.
Something else to do.
In the report, Crowley told police Manziel pushed her head into a window. She wanted her cell phone because she was concerned about her safety and said she wanted to return to Texas, a.k.a. Texas Christian University. Go Horned Frogs. The police also stated that they did see an abrasion on Crowley's arm, but later determined that the abrasion was from Manziel's attempt to keep her from getting out of the vehicle while it was on the road.
She must have had a bad date.
Yeah, the couple.
I got to get out of a moving car.
The police did not believe the couple was intoxicated to the point where they could be charged, and Crowley told officers that she did not want to press charges, so both were allowed to leave the scene. However, there was a video that did come out that has Crowley said, "He hit me. He hit me." Now, I don't want to pass judgment, but Manziel, if you did do this, fuck you. Go to hell.
There's no reason you should ever put your hands on a woman.
No.
I mean,
unless it's a hug.
Yeah.
Huh?
Unless it's a tender hug.
Unless it's a hug.
Yeah.
A hug.
Tender.
It's a tender,
loving
loving hug.
Or if she's into it during
Or
sex.
if she says yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Consent?
I'll spank the hell out of a chick. Like, I've tanned the hides of many ladies. White, brown, black. My handprint is like the hand of Sauron on a lot of ladies' asses. Up and down the East Coast.
Oh, man.
But as far as hitting them in the face, I've never done it. I have at least 6 teams of roller derby women who will beat a chick's ass if I ask them to.
Oh, yeah.
I will never hit a woman, but I will ask another woman to hit a woman for me.
Parth Angels.
That's right.
All right. They do.
I'm Bosley.
The Browns do play the Rams, maybe without Manziel, but at this point.
Manziel.
The Rams are coming off a bye. Todd Gurley Todd Gurley's been amazing the last 2 games.
He's back.
That's your man, isn't he? Yeah.
He is.
The Browns, if I can,
wholesale ass.
because it's a long report that I had to read. The Rams are actually a 5.5 point favorite at home.
But their D.
I mean,
Their D has been monstrous.
they're the only team that has actually held the Packers to well below 250 yards passing this season. Just amazing.
Who you got?
Who you got?
For it's a tough one.
You got a Browns team that's 2-4 and a fresh Rams team 2-3.
Browns.
Yeah.
Barnage, man. 3 touchdowns.
Rams.
Oh, man.
Nick Foles. Bitches.
Rams.
You know he can now say Nick Foles bitches because he's no
not
longer
an
an Eagle.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
There are a lot of people that are no longer Eagles that are actually good now.
Yeah.
Rams.
Lots of
because
people.
The Eagles should play Mark Sanchez.
I gotta go Rams.
Mark Sanchez actually fits more.
And
Eagles
also,
offense.
now that you've read that story, fuck.
I'm gonna take the Rams, but I do want to say Nick Foles, for as much as he does, he's kind of underperforming this season. Like, he had an amazing first week, and then all of a sudden just Hasn't been shown.
You know, he's actually just been overshown by the defense. That's all it is. I mean, he hasn't performed spectacularly, no, but it's just he's been outperformed by the defense. That's just my opinion.
All right. Guess
What
what?
do you think?
Yes. I don't know, man. I'll follow him. I don't know. He's not on my fantasy team. I don't know what he's up to.
Really? You don't watch all football? We sit there.
Yeah.
We sat at Dano's and watched all of the games.
I always
together.
watch like one game,
Then
or
you
I'm on
do-
my phone checking like my leagues.
Then
Like,
you're doing it wrong.
Thank you. This
You're
guy
doing it
right
wrong.
here brings his tablet and his computer.
Yeah. Because you can never have too much football.
I just bring my Rachel.
No.
And then she falls out of
And
him.
then she falls out of shape.
Saints finally get a win, everybody. A win.
Speaking of Rachel,
Speaking
Yeah.
of Rachel.
Saints, Drew Brees on last Thursday night
Dude, he was
passed
incredible.
312. Ben Watson racked up a career high $127
Watson doesn't do that.
on a 4th down touchdown drive. The Saints give the Falcons their first loss of the season.
yeah.
I didn't thunk it.
And they go up against the Colts. I could talk about how Andrew Luck went 30 for 50, 312 yards, 3 touchdowns, his first game back after a neck injury. But you know what it is. You know what I'm about to say next. You know what I'm about to say next.
Do I? Do we really?
4th and 3.
The worst call I have
3.
ever seen in my entire life. I've been watching football for 30 years, people. Okay? I've been watching football for 30 years. That is the worst call on 4th down I've ever seen in my entire life.
I'll set the scene for those that haven't seen the picture yet. And if you haven't seen the picture yet, for shame. For shame. So, and I've seen this formation before where, you know,
Well, they said they weren't going to call. They weren't going to call height. They were just seeing what the offense was going to do. They were trying to get him a jump, and then they were going to call timeout.
Yeah.
But they didn't.
So it's kind of like a modified punt situation. You have your linemen, your blockers, and the punter all stacked up on one side. Then you have a center and the supposed quarterback on one side.
Who was the cornerback?
Yeah, the safety.
The safety.
He was the safety. They're there with 3 seconds left on the play clock. They're not supposed to snap the ball. The goal is just to try to catch them off guard. Even if you don't snap the ball, you just take the 5-yard penalty and punt the ball. What do? The center who said later that he wasn't aware that he didn't have to snap the ball, snaps the ball. Not only do the Patriots clobber this guy,
Dude.
they clobber this guy. That's actually a penalty.
You don't run trick plays on Bill Belichick. He's ready for fucking anything. I swear to God, if there's nobody on planet Earth that is ready for anything more than Bill Belichick, I've never seen him.
And an eternity in hell.
Yeah. He's going to hell.
He's ready.
He's the coach of hell.
I'm just saying.
He's the coach of hell. He's the coach of hell, and fucking
Timmy B.
no Cowboys son of a bitch is the owner of hell.
Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones is the owner of hell.
Now we're gonna get you a
We're
team.
gonna calm down a bit.
Okay, come down, Vin. We're gonna win some teams. We're gonna win a Super Bowl. We don't need Romo. I got Brandon Whedon on my side.
Brandon Whedon. I will tell you right now about Brandon Whedon. The guy's got an arm. He's one of the best athletes I've ever seen in my entire life. He can throw the ball. He can run. He can run plays. He can do anything I want to do. 2 weeks later.
Oh, he's getting.
Let me slow down about Brandon Whedon.
Literally.
We're too soon about that.
He said that.
Let me slow down about Brandon Whedon.
It's like I was.
He's just learned the game. He's only been in the league a couple years. Am I lying?
Yeah, I mean, he literally said that. He was like, the week, like, as soon as Romo went down, like, got all the hope in Brandon Whedon. I know that he hasn't won a game as a starter. He's never won a game. He's currently on a 10-game losing streak as a starter. But, where was I at? Oh, I was gonna say if you're gonna run a trick play, guys, any team in the NFL, if you're gonna run a trick play of any kind, the annexation of Puerto Rico.
Absolutely, Little Giants,
and
baby.
that was the perfect situation to run the annexation.
You have to run the annexation of Puerto Rico in that situation. You've got nothing to lose.
You have nothing. 4th and 3.
4th and 3.
A little play action. Maybe get Icebox open in the middle.
Becky the Icebox O'Shea. She is on my fantasy movie football team. Becky the Icebox O'Shea. She's my fantasy football linebacker.
I'll trade it for Bobby Boucher. You need it.
Do not take that trade.
He's a utility guy.
No.
He's a utility guy.
Bobby Boucher gets like 40 sacks a game.
Yeah. If we're playing IDP,
He doesn't stop anybody at the goal line. Like,
I mean, no, you have to piss him off.
he doesn't stop anybody that's 2 sizes bigger than him at the goal line.
not the
Oh, I don't know.
Icebox stops at the goal line. That's what I want.
The Colts are for
Sorry.
it.
What about Airbud Golden Receiver?
Do it.
There's nothing in the rule book that says a dog can't play football.
Thank you. The Colts are 4.5 favorites at home against the Saints.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just 4.5.
4.5.
Ooh.
Is this not a true pick? Why is this not?
You would think it's a true pick.
Yeah. Well,
Did I get a pick?
we all pick. I mean, they don't count, but
Yeah.
I pick Colts.
You pick Colts.
I'm picking Colts because I have T.Y. Hilton, and he's back now because Andrew Luck is back. Like, I have no idea how somebody as talented as T.Y. Hilton doesn't get the ball, even when Andrew Luck's not in the game. I don't understand that.
You got Andre Johnson catch a ball. So actually,
But T.Y. Hilton never got a reception.
I think the Colts actually re-signed Bradshaw.
Like Terry Bradshaw? He didn't
Ahmad
play for the Colts.
Bradshaw.
Oh, Ahmad.
They re-signed Ahmad Bradshaw.
Terry Bradshaw. Oh, that's cool. I like Terry Bradshaw.
Out of the Fox booth.
I'm ready to play. Whoa!
Can you really play him? Like, are you going to play the guy from Failure to Launch?
He has Super Bowls. Let's not forget that a couple decades ago he
I
was
mean, I've
pretty
seen
good.
Failure to Launch, and I'm just like, I was with
All right,
a girl
all
watching
right.
Failure to Launch, just like, I understand if you don't want to sleep with me after watching this movie. I made a terrible decision.
I don't think she was going to sleep with you anyway.
Well, I mean, this sealed the deal.
She's like, oh, good. Thank you for the out.
Wait, did you
It's
watch
very
it with?
sarcastic.
Did you watch it with her while you were at your grandma's house? Please
No,
tell me you did.
this is in college.
That'd have been great.
This is in
Oh,
college.
okay, college.
just like,
Well, it's going to be Colts.
I've seen a movie
Oh, it's
and gotten
Colts.
action.
Yeah.
at
I'm going with Colts only because neither one of these teams has a defense, so I think the Colts will out. It'll be a shootout.
I will. I'll make a side bet for you that says Andre Johnson performs better than T.Y. Hilton on our fantasy football scale.
Ross,
Do you have Andre?
be careful with those words.
You have Andre Johnson?
No, but I'm saying he's going to do better.
What do you want to bet?
I don't know.
I already
How
owe
many
you-
bets do we have?
I already owe you a pizza because Mike is an asshole that can't play fantasy football to save his life.
Yeah, how did he win last year? I mean,
I was
seriously.
drunk. The whole league was drunk. It got to me. I was the less drunk of the people.
You never left Danos.
The only thing I care about is that I would come in last in our fantasy league. If
No,
I
you
come in
won't.
last,
Oh,
I would cry.
Sammy's last. Sammy's definitely coming on. It's between Sammy and Mike.
I would
It's
cry
going to
if I
be me
came
and you in the
last.
finals, and then Gronk's going to get hurt again. I'm going to win.
Let's go to some quick picks.
I'll
No
get
music
pizza this
here.
week.
We're just gonna go
Because he's not going to
quick as hell. All right.
Let's-
California has finally done something that helps people out, guys.
They got water.
No, even better. They made it illegal for any team to call themselves the Redskins.
Ooh.
So you can no longer be a Redskins team.
You can't be like the Santa
California.
Monica Redskins.
So wait a minute. So the Redskins can never come to California?
No,
and play games?
no. They can come to California and play games as Redskins. I'm just saying, like, if you decided to create a new high school.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
If you said to yourself, well, what's a great team that we can name ourselves? Well, we got this.
All teams have to change their name. Yeah. All teams
Polly
have-
dum
yeah.
dum, Polly dum dum. What makes the red man red?
I recently watched that movie. Wow, that's the most racist.
It's so
movie.
racist.
It's so Pocahontas is so racist.
We took Mel, Chuck Town Bruiser's girlfriend, across the country this weekend, and she is half Native American, and we made her listen to all of the Disney Native American songs,
So
Peter Pan,
racist.
Pocahontas, everything, and we stopped at the Trail of Tears Memorial Park.
You
for
should have
that.
brought her. You should have bought her one of those
And then
those white person Native American costumes.
We ended
Yeah, she
up
would've cried.
5 minutes away from the Kansas City Chiefs. And I was like, let's just go get you a tomahawk, boo. Let's do this.
And you know the sad thing is,
Oh, good. Let me
I'm
join
driving
in.
up to New Jersey on my way back.
Motherland.
I have a chance of stopping in Washington to catch them play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who got a big win against Jacksonville,
Doug Martin, man.
getting their second win,
He's back.
their second home win of the season.
Dude, this is Doug Martin's, he had 2 terrible years, and it's working out for him now. I traded him. I don't have him anymore.
I had him last year.
Yeah, sorry.
Well,
Should get him this year.
The
He did well
Redskins,
for me last year.
the Redskins at home are 3.5-point favorites
Over Tampa Bay?
over Tampa Bay.
How was it?
All the
black work done.
That's a little
What
toughy.
makes the red man red?
Oh, shit.
You know, you would think that people would learn their lesson from songs of the South, but no,
Never.
never.
I'm gonna go Tampa Bay.
Oh, you going Bucks here?
Yeah, dude, Tampa Bay, man. Doug Martin get 5 touchdowns.
Go Redskins. Parth would never go with the Redskins.
No, he
So.
wouldn't.
It's gonna be all Mike Evans. All Mike Evans.
I gotta keep even with Ross. With the Bucks, you at least have you now have a running threat 2 ways with
Yeah.
Jameis Winston and
Doug Martin.
Vincent Jackson's having a career revolution as well.
Yeah, and they have Mike Evans.
Yeah. So,
I mean, who do you? I don't know. It seems like he's going back and forth, between receivers. So you never know who you're gonna get.
but we're going Bucks. You're taking the Bucks over the Redskins?
Bucks.
All right. The Falcons lose against the
Because
Aints.
Vincent Jackson is the truth.
Falcons lose big against the Aints, although Devontae Freeman still a fantasy beast. 100 yards on the ground, including a 25-yard
Yes, he
touchdown. Matty Icy throws 295 and a touchdown.
Does he don't want to do Julio Jones?
No, Julio Jones has actually been dead for the past couple of weeks. Will,
Yes,
can I get a bourbon Coke?
He has been terrible the past 2 weeks.
Well, he's just been battling.
How did I end up? Okay, how did I end up with all these Atlanta Falcons?
I
on my
don't
team?
know.
I
You-
fucking hate the Falcons.
It's easy. You just don't draft any Atlanta
Well,
Falcons.
you
just
said to
go to the
yourself,
next
I
guy.
want to draft teams with birds since I'm an Eagles fan.
Everyone made fun of me
I
because I
like
drafted
birds.
only Eagles. Whatever.
You want Nelson Aguilar?
I have a really pretty
You want him?
team though.
You got him.
That's how you draft your team, though. Is how they
on
looks.
beauty.
No, that's how some people win. Is they're just I like the color of their mascot.
I don't
And
go
they'll
with
be
color.
like,
I go with
they'll blow up.
how you look.
Carter don't see color.
Tennis.
She
I
does.
don't see
She
color.
tells me racist things all the time. She
I see
definitely
butt
sees
or
color.
bum, as I've learned this weekend.
Carter is
Yes,
WDRBY's
bum.
official butts correspondent.
Do you see?
What? See you touching people's bums all weekend? Yes, I am Southern.
Do you see-
32. We're 32 butts.
Ooh, good game.
I had the goal of touching 35. I ended up touching 59.
59 butts
59.
this weekend at March
Personal
Champs.
record. Do you touch sprained MCLs? Because if you do, Marcus Mariota might need you. Marcus Mariota sprained his left MCL. Team's going to gauge this process throughout the week. Yeah, see if he can play. Zach Mettenberger is your backup, just in
What
case.
the hell? Say that name one more time.
Zach Mettenberger.
Zach.
Zach.
How big is his cell phone?
Is Mettenberger a real name?
Yeah, Mettenberger is a real.
Sure, it's not his account.
No. We've already had the Saved by the Bell story where J.J. Watt pretty much hangs with Slater and says, "Where's Kelly Kapowski?"
That was a great moment,
Yeah.
though. That was fantastic. You know
Kelly-
about that, Carter?
Yeah, pretty much. Slater comes to a Texans game, takes a picture with J.J. Watt. J.J. Watt then puts out a tweet, "Where's Kelly Kapowski at?" The next day, Kelly Kapowski says,
Sends him a tweet.
pretty much says,
Holding
"Hey,
up a J.J. Watt picture
Hey,
in the Men's
we-
Health magazine.
I'm in L.A., but I come through Houston all the time. Hashtag Houston's my second home." And I've gone on,
but JJ.
and I have gone on record saying that I fully approve J.J. Watts and Kelly Kapowski making
Those
babies.
would be so perfect.
Not only will they win, they will win presidencies and Super Bowls. I guarantee you that. Titans are a 4-point underdog
I could have been
at
Kelly
home
Kapowski.
against the Falcons.
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 B. Kelly
Falcons.
Falcons.
I'm a better actor than her.
I take that as an offense, man.
She was in The Ladies' Man.
Yeah.
Just saying.
She was Honey Alone.
She's now. I mean, would you rather watch The Ladies' Man or Showgirls?
Ladies Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably watch Ladies' Man too. They had that whole musical number about cutting his dick off. It was like the funniest thing I saw.
True story.
I didn't know
cut
you
his dick off.
I didn't know you like to eat shit. That's what you're eating. Shit.
Falcons because everyone wants Carter's fantasy team to win.
I don't.
I just want
Actually, I don't care. I
Devontae.
just want Samuel
I just
Lewis.
want Julio Jones to have a 2-touchdown day.
Yeah.
Which he might have against the Titans. Falcons are going to be angry. Falcons are going to get angry, and they're going to try to get the win. Hey, you know a team that just
Falcons can't get angry because they have Samuel L. in their stadium getting angry for them. Learned that this year.
This shit, motherfucker.
Get loud!
What? Do they speak what?
What are you doing, Atlanta? Get
Yeah.
loud!
I to die, and I hope they burn in hell. I can't do a voice.
Hey, everybody.
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
Hi, Samuel Jackson.
Hey, everybody. The Lions just won a football game.
Get the fuck out of here.
Lions. We will have no defeated team this season. Matt Prater kicks a 27-yard field goal against the Bears in overtime to give the Lions a 37-34 win.
I was shocked that went as far as I did.
Stafford throws a 57-yard touchdown, 57-yard pass to Calvin Johnson.
Yeah.
Johnson, by the way.
That's my fantasy game because I had one play.
Yeah. By the way, Calvin Johnson
in another league
is slowly getting back in routine. 6 catches for $166 in the air.
Yeah.
It's an NFC divisional showdown, though. They face the Vikes. Stephon Diggs, their rookie wide receiver, bailed out Teddy Bridgewater for an erratic performance. The Vikings held on to beat the mistake-prone Chiefs 16-10. Diggs had a $129 with 7 catches on the day, while Bridgewater threw 2 picks and AP 60 yards on 26 catches.
That was really funny.
Just horrible. The Lions are at home. And I will say this: there's a video online, and it's on Facebook.com/Franchise Frenzy, the only place to catch the frenzy. There's a video online. The Lions superfan, yes, they do have a superfan.
Oh yeah,
the Lions superfan apparently got kicked out of the game in the fourth quarter, the early fourth quarter, because by his words, he got kicked out because he stood up and applauded on defense on a third down. And he pretty much gave the "I'm done with this shit." He gave a professional wrestling style "I'm done with this shit" promo and walked away.
I was in a Carolina football game, and it was back when South Carolina won one game in 1 year and lost every other one. And this guy just went right up to the sideline and took his jersey off, like, "I'm done with this shit," and threw it, and he left.
See, LeBron James did.
Yeah. Missing the chalk. No chalk there.
All right, so we all picking.
2.5 favorite. Vikes are 2.5 on the road.
Over at Detroit?
We'll start with the people that count.
You go first. Or do I go first?
You guys go
Okay.
You gotta go first.
Let's say Detroit.
Detroit.
That's a toss-up.
Get the fuck out of here. Did you say Detroit?
Yeah.
Detroit doesn't win games.
They won
last week.
Okay, they won. No, I said Detroit doesn't win games.
Oh, yeah.
Plural.
Well, maybe
so
they
I am
will.
not picking Detroit.
You go.
You don't
with
have
the
to.
Vikes.
Pick whoever you want to.
You know, ties are accepted in this game.
No, I'm going with the Vikings, dude. Adrian Peterson, Teddy Bridgewater. No, I'm sorry.
New rule: if you call it a tie and it happens, you automatically win that week.
The entire week. Is that the new rule?
I'm making that a rule now. If you call a tie,
If I call it, so this
you
game,
could be
I say
one.
it's the end of the tie. It's
You
not
could
gonna
be
a tie.
1-13 going before the game. If that game ends in a tie and you call it the tie, I can't. Even if I have an undefeated week, you've officially won the week.
Okay, is it? Does it have to be a specific game you call?
Yeah,
a tie?
you have to call
Or do you say I'm calling a tie in a game this
No,
week?
because that
You
would
have to
mean
call
any-
it specifically.
You have to
Okay.
call it
Because
specifically.
then I'll be like, one of them is going to be a tie.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
what
but
happens?
but come on, how many games is that? You just say
There's
one
been a
of them
tie
is
in the last 2 seasons.
One in the last 2 seasons.
2 actually.
What was the other tie?
I know there was one last year.
The Washington
one a
game.
year.
The
Game of Washington.
Panthers game.
Panthers game. That's right.
Yeah.
That was the other one. Okay. Got away.
Vikings.
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 I gotta go with the. As much as I mean, the Packers are on a bye week, so it doesn't really matter to me. These two teams aren't really gonna matter in the grand scheme of things. But the Vikings, AP.
Teddy Bridgewater. Man.
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater's gonna rip shit. If you have him, you need to play his ass, dude. I'm sorry. He's gonna kick ass. We need to play his ass.
I'm gonna think about it tomorrow while I'm on the shitter setting up my team. All right.
TMI, bro.
Yeah.
Stinker tinker.
Yeah. The Raiders come off a much needed bye week.
Whoever the Raiders are playing, I'm calling it now.
I mean, like the Broncos. I mean, the Raiders took the Broncos all the way.
The Raiders are kind of legit this
Yeah.
year for some reason. I don't know why, but they just are.
But I will say this about the Chargers: the Chargers did lose a tight game to the Packers, but it wasn't for lack of trying.
Ugh.
Phillip Rivers. I'm about to read you his numbers, and you're gonna think
fantasy beast Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, he had that game.
Phillip
was
Rivers
crazy.
For some reason, Phillip Rivers. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Phillip Rivers. But
For some reason, I just want to kill him.
Phillip Rivers set the franchise mark for career high completions, 43 complete passes on 65 attempts, which is another,
Christ.
and 503 yards passing.
If Brett Favre is a gunslinger, that dude is just super saiyan with it, dude. He does not care.
Chargers, he threw 2 touchdowns for the Chargers. This is a NFL record for the best. It's an NFL record for the most yards passed, most touchdowns, the most yards and completions thrown in a football game in a loss.
Yeah.
He's actually sponsored by duct tape.
I had the Green Bay defense.
Yeah.
He's sponsored by who, Carter?
Duct tape.
Duct tape. Well, that's what he's going to need to try to get past. I mean, this is a divisional game. You get a win here. You at
He does
least
not throw 5 yards either. He doesn't throw the thing.
No.
It's
No.
25
Antonio Gates catches 30 yards. 2 games back, Antonio Gates is already roughly averaging 100 yards a game.
He's gotten back to where he should be.
Yeah.
He didn't play like, 4 games straight?
Yeah.
And now he's back to where he should be
Chargers are a
in one game.
Chargers are a 4-point favorite at home.
Chargers.
San Diego
Superchargers.
San Diego Chargers. All right. Ryan Hoyer for the Texans drew 3 touchdown passes on 3rd down, 2 to DeAndre Hopkins.
These picks are not quick, by the way.
You just say the names. Say the names and go.
I gotta give context though. Texans beat Jaguars 31-20. Hoyer is pretty much going to be the top dog until he fucks up.
Yeah.
They're going to go up against the Dolphins, who gave Coach Stan Campbell their first win in more than a week. Cameron Wake got his first 4 sacks and forced 2 fumbles, all in the first half, as the Dolphins beat the Tennessee Titans. By the way, the Miami Dolphins are one of 2 teams without a rushing touchdown.
Okay, here's the thing.
Lamar Miller?
Lamar Miller
doesn't have a touchdown?
Not yet. Lamar Miller.
Actually,
they're actually running now. They're actually running him now. He got he had a big game for me.
Actually, I didn't finish. They were one of the last 2 teams to not have a rushing touchdown until Jarvis Landry ended the drought with a TD run, and then Lamar Miller, $113 on the ground with a touchdown.
Yeah.
But Dolphins at home, 4.5-point favorites.
I'm going with the Dolphins, but Hoyer is basically one of the Starship Troopers. He's he's it until he dies or they find somebody better.
Then they'll have to send someone out and get lashed.
Did you get that joke? That was,
Starship Troopers?
That was funny. Yeah.
I was about to make a Starship Troopers joke too.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I stop?
It's okay.
Go for it.
It's up. No, it was not even funny. So it's okay.
You can make a little.
Mine wasn't either.
Just imagine I said something funny.
Just
Yeah, I know, guys. I got plenty.
I'm going with Dolphins.
I'm going Texans, but I don't know I had no even educated guess at all, but I like the Texans, so I'm gonna root for them.
Got away.
JJ Watt, JB Clowney.
Cardaway's going Dolphins, even though she loves JJ Watt, because
JJ Watt?
We stopped in Nashville while we were on our way to St. Louis, and we asked a few people who they were fans of, and they weren't tourists. They were like people that live there. And they're like, the Titans are shit. we're not going to root for them the rest of this season. And I was like, okay, all right. So
Titans are shit.
From the hometown, I'm going with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Texans here.
All right.
Texans, baby. A lot more going for the Texans than anything else. All right, let's get back to.
Wait, there's a lot more going for the Texans than are going for the Dolphins.
I mean, the Dolphins.
Are on upswing right now.
I mean, yeah, you got a new interim head coach. That's great.
He's establishing the run. He's establishing an identity right now, which the other coach did not do.
Oh, so you don't think
he's letting Ndamukong Suh do what he fucking wants to do?
Oh, so you don't
that
think
is going to
bump on people's necks?
Exactly. You go fucking Conan the
Dolphins
Barbarian.
are cuter than J.J. Watt, though.
Whoa. I'm a straight man.
Get the heck out of here.
I said cuter.
I am a straight
I
man, and I believe J.J. Watts is gorgeous.
I didn't say the Dolphins were gorgeous. I said they were cuter.
I fully endorse Kelly Kapowski, J.J. Watt, having babies.
You heard it here.
Why can't you just endorse, me and Kelly Kapowski?
Or you and JJ
know
Watt.
It's much more realistic.
I endorse sex.
I endorse you and JJ Watt.
I endorse sex with Amber, Tiffany
Amber Thiesser.
Tiffany Amber.
Oh my God.
I'm drunk.
How old are you?
I turned 31 next week.
And you didn't watch any Saved by the Bell?
I watched tons of Saved by the Bell.
You can't even get their names right. Dustin Diamond, Mark Voorhees, Zach Mettenberger.
All right. Let's go back to regular picks. Ryan Fritz Magic. Fritz Magic. 2 touchdown passes and ran for another score. The Jets overcome a sloppy first half to beat the banged-up Washington Redskins 34-20. Chris Ivory, $146 with a touchdown on 20 carries for the Jets, who improved to 4-1 for the first time since 2010. I think that's the clap that it deserves. Yeah, the Jets are improving, guys.
Yeah, but they're the Jets.
I mean,
the biggest dick in television history, Kevin Arnold, always wore a Jets jacket.
Dude, you.
Have you ever watched The Wonder Years? He is. He's such a dick.
What is your gripe with Kevin Arnold?
I do, dude. You need to explain this to me, thoroughly.
If you want to come over and watch some Wonder Years episodes, you're more than welcome to. We'll all
doing-
go to my house and
All
watch
he's
Wonder
doing
Years.
is he's growing. He's growing. I mean, he's got a crush on Wendy.
Winnie Cooper.
I'm drunk.
Winnie Cooper was too good, and Paul Pfeiffer was
look.
He could have had
A
way
lot
better
of
best
us
friend.
will never.
Look at all this sex about to walk across the street, Carter.
A lot of us will never hook up with
Not
Winnie
that.
Cooper.
I'm talking about that.
I mean,
No, Carter. I'm talking about that right there. There's the sex right there. That's what I want to see. Rick.
Woo! This is why we're not gonna edit at all.
Yeah, this is a good one. Just keep it going.
Just gonna keep it.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
This is a direct. This is like the Tarantino cut.
I kind of want to dive into what did Howard.
I want to know
what did Daniel Stern do to you?
No, Daniel Stern's great. He's a wet bandit. He's fantastic.
Wet bandit,
Home Alone. Daniel Stern.
What could be the sticky bandits?
The sticky bandits.
Let me finish this pick off so we can kind of.
Then can I get into
the whole thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Jets are going to go up against AFC divisional foe and also 5-0 Patriots.
Patriots are going to kill them.
Tom Brady throws for 212 with 3 touchdowns. And Patriots, of course, took advantage of the botched fake punt, 4th and 3, to secure a 34-27 victory against the Colts. Pats are, by the way, 5-0 for the first time since 2000.
Pats are going to win, dude. There's no way the Jets are going to win that game.
You say that now.
This is my stone cold lock of the week right here.
So you're going to say Patriots?
Well, they got Edelman, they got Gronk, don't they have another receiver that's healthy again?
Edelman.
Is LaFell still on the team? Amendola, that's what I'm thinking of. And they got Deion Lewis and LeGarrette Blount on their backfield, and you don't know who it's going to be this week.
So you don't.
You can't Belichick, man. He's going to just switch it up every game.
So you don't even give any thought in mind that the Jets, who have Revis Island, Eric Decker coming back strong.
Revis Island is he's got an island that's just 4 feet around his body. He can't cover the whole field. They'll find out who he's covering and they'll just let that guy alone. They just won't when they were always whenever any team would play Seattle and they would not throw it to Richard Sherman.
Right. You know, I would pick the Jets out of sheer chagrin, because I honestly do think that we finally got the Jets team that is strong enough to do it, that can actually upset the Patriots.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more going for the Patriots with Gronk and Edelman,
So much.
Lewis, Blunt.
And their defense they got a pretty, and a decent defense.
Yeah.
Like, they're all around. They're great. And Bill Belichick's the devil. And he signed a contract with Satan.
He did something.
No, honestly, I think, like,
Well,
after all, like, the Deflategate and everything, nobody thinks that they can actually do it, so they're proving it. Like, they're just putting forth everything they have to win.
You know what I hear, like, you know, when you hear coaches like, oh, he worked under the Belichick system. I honestly do believe that the owners pretty much say, well, he knows great camera angles to record from, or he knows a way how to skim through the law.
Or it's like, oh, he's in the Belichick system, and that's like in The Departed, when Matt Damon was a kid, and he worked for Jack Nicholson, and he grew up. That's like working for an evil man.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Patriots here.
Right.
Although this could be an upset alert, and if the Jets
could happen.
Yeah, could happen. Then again, I don't see the Vikes beating the Lions. So. I did pick the Lions to beat. I picked the Vikes to beat the Lions.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is what it is. All right. 2 more picks. I kind of want to wait for. I want to wait for Parth to get over here. So, what's your gripe? What's your gripe with?
I don't know. I just watched like a lot of Wonder Years episodes because they're all on Netflix, and I watch them. And it just seems that in every episode, Kevin Arnold is he's just an inconsiderate like jackass.
He's a teenager.
Winnie Cooper was the same age, and she was very nice and friendly, and Paul was nice too.
But women are smarter than men. Hashtag give Russell your phone number for being considerate.
Yeah. But what about Paul Pfeiffer? Like he was always like a nice kid.
I do.
And he's a boy.
Right.
He is a boy.
But he had glasses and was kind of a nerd.
Whoa, glasses make you a nerd?
Yeah.
Saying school makes me a nerd.
But I mean, you know. The only person that actually turned out well was the older brother, because he's got a production deal that's making him shitloads of money right now.
Yeah. I'll tell you one instance that just, like, first one that comes to mind is there's an episode where Kevin went out for the basketball team, and Paul was there, and Paul was actually really, had kind of like a knack for playing basketball.
Right.
And then Kevin Arnold could not handle, like, he was so jealous and could not handle his best friend, like, that follows him everywhere, to do it. So he's, like, messing with him, and he's, like, really screwing with him. And he knows that, like, something like one of the episodes, like, his presence kind of throws him off, so he purposely shows up.
Right.
And he's, like, it's a dick. I can go on if you want me to.
Could we imagine just for a brief moment what would happen if the Wonder Years was actually set during times now? Just like, oh man, she hasn't replied back to my Facebook post. Maybe
Winnie!
And there I was, looking at Pornhub.
And that's when Paul and I would never be the same. What is that?
My dad came out of the closet today. I was like, what? That's gay? I don't know how to deal with this.
And you know, I always liked his TV parents, like Jack, like his dad, and I don't need that. And I can't remember his mom's name, but she was nice. Yeah. And the older brother was funny. Like, I loved every time he was screwing with Kevin.
My brother became a George Tea Partyist.
Butthead.
No, it would be a communist. Thanks, Obama.
No, that would be the dad. He'd be like, "Oh, Obama."
Obama. James Brown split where I'm from.
Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to watch Lost.
Norma. I think that's what her name. Norma.
Real briefly, what was the game we just picked? Damn.
Jets Pates.
Jets Pates.
Jets Pates.
It's the 4-1 Jets.
I'm going with the Jets.
You know what?
JK, LOL. I picked teams based on pretty. I'm going with the Patriots.
Patriots.
I was gonna say, like, yeah.
But you went with the Dolphins even though J.J. Watts was...
Patriots by 24 points.
All right. Now we get to talk about Parth's favorite subject. Though I will bring back some harsh memories for you, sir. Week 1, Tony Romo throws a 11-yard touchdown pass to Jason Witten with 7 seconds left, which gave the Cowboys...
Horrible clock management in that game.
Who overcame 3 turnovers that game to get the win over the Giants 27-26 on Sunday night. And at that point, all of America was saying, the Cowboys are here. They're going to win.
After one game.
They're
back.
and all that.
They're going to be great. That was week 1. Now, I hate to tell you this, Cowboys fans, but shit happened in the last 5 weeks.
Do you remember when the Eagles broke you? We didn't
Eagles
win,
broke you. I mean, well, you broke Romo, and then the week before that, they broke. Some other team broke.
We broke Dez. You broke Romo. I'll allow it.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
And then before the bye week, the Patriots broke them with a humiliating loss at home, 30-6.
That was great.
Forcing Brandon Whedon, who was at one point Jones. It's like,
Brandon Whedon. He's like the best quarterback I've seen in a long time. He comes down there. Oh man. This guy. He's got an arm. He's got an arm. He's got intelligence. He's got the total package.
After week 5, here's.
Let's pump the brakes on Brandon Whedon for a second. Let's pull back here.
Brandon Whedon.
He's untested.
Yeah.
He's still learning the game. Let's just give him a little leeway. Okay, guys.
Matt Castle, who the Cowboys traded the Bills for, will step in a row against the Giants. And does anybody still believe in Eli?
I do.
I do. I do.
189 in the air.
Excuse me. I will always believe in Eli. Okay, and I'm gonna tell.
A buck 80. I'm just gonna throw out facts at you. 189 in the air, a touch and a 2 pick.
2 picks, right?
Two
Two
picks.
picks, right?
Yeah.
So how many picks he stole all season? 4.
Yeah. How many picks?
How many picks did he have all season at this time last year?
Just one game.
12. He had 12 at this time. He's playing tremendous football, even though he threw 2 picks last
But
week.
your wide receivers are going down left and right.
Cruz is back. They're all back.
No.
Game.
This is what happens. We always, Cruz is going to come back. All of a sudden, he steps on the field. Oh, my.
All 3 of them are back this weekend. This weekend. Cruz, Randall, Beckham. Beckham showed out last week, even though they lost the game. Beckham still showed out.
I will say this: Cowboys did leave for New York a day earlier so that they could pay their respects at the 9/11 memorial.
You don't want them to pay their
Who gives a
respects.
shit to them?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Just trying to make them look human.
Not
very
possible.
human.
That's not possible.
No.
I'd take my teams out to 9/11 and pay our respects. I brought Brandon Whedon out there to show what
we do is bring teams down there. He doesn't sound like Wile E. Coyote. He sounds like a mix between Wile E. Coyote and Ross Perot. You guys remember Ross Perot?
Yeah.
I don't know Wile E. Coyote talked.
Not Wile E. Coyote. Yosemite Sam.
Oh, yeah.
The Roots shooting us.
They did. I will
is
say this.
Texas.
I watched the Real Sports story that they did on Jerry Jones, and it just looks like the reporter's like, maybe you should stop being a GM. Like, I'm not gonna stop being a GM. I'm the best GM in the world.
Look here, I'm not gonna stop. Okay, what needs to happen is NFL needs to wise up.
Oh, the Giants are 3.5 favorites at home against the
G-men.
Against, wait, who are they playing again?
Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Fucking wise up. Yeah, I put my foot on you. I did that.
Cowboys.
Giants.
Push's been up there for like 12 minutes. Now you want to push it off?
Well, no, I
He's
know.
going
Just leaning
Giants.
on it.
Giants all day, every day. Fuck the Cowboys.
Yeah, Giants of Cowboys.
Only time we agree on anything is when the Eagles play the Cowboys or the Giants play the Cowboys.
Wait.
We all know the Redskins.
Yeah,
Okay. Cowboys.
Part of me wants to switch it up.
You want to switch it up?
I don't know, be different.
I'm gonna slap you right
Do
now.
you think the Cowboys are going to win this shit?
No, I don't think they're going to, but that's what I'm saying. Is
Are you
like,
gonna call it a tie and fuck everything?
I'm gonna call. That's gonna be the tie.
He's calling
I'm calling a tie.
He's calling the tie.
Ross is calling the tie.
I hope I lose every pick, but that's the tie.
Ross.
Oh man.
Oh, thanks.
So you don't. You're locked in on the tie. You don't.
Koozie, by the way.
Oh.
So.
Did you give me an empty beer?
Is it empty?
Yeah, it's not empty.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Give that
Next
back
week we
to
go
our
back to regular.
Thank you.
Oh,
We go back to regular.
If this game ties,
If this game ties, I will.
what time is this game?
This is a 4 o'clock. This is 4 o'clock game.
I will. Are you coming to Danos?
I'm gonna be on the road.
Maybe. Who knows?
Maybe. I
really want all of us to be in the same place.
I want. You can record it.
Huh?
If you record.
Oh, we're gonna be in.
No trivia Thursday?
On Sunday?
No, we'll be back. We'll be back later.
But if the Cowboys Giants tie,
I'm just saying
I
it's a
walk
call
away.
one.
I walk
I feel
away.
like Danos
from-
will burn down if
Twice.
if the Giants and Cowboys tie.
I'm just gonna.
You should call a tie too, just to cancel.
Why would I call a tie to cancel?
Because if it is a tie, it means I'll win.
No, I'm trying to win.
You're not gonna win, but this is your chance to stop me from winning.
2 cars past me over there. It's like the heaviest makeout session of all time.
Nice.
I'm gonna take it.
And I was changing.
Let's go
right
hang
there.
out.
I was like kind of ass naked, putting my putting my leggings on. And I look over. I was like, oh.
I'm gonna go with the Giants here.
So it's all around table. Oh, did you?
He can
go
go
with tie.
He's going with the tie.
Oh, tie. That's right. Okay.
Call
I'll
it.
allow it, as long as you don't pick the Cowboys.
If
No,
you-
I don't want the Cowboy. I'm rooting for the Giants, but I'm saying might as well just throw out.
I gotta
the tie.
think. If
Never
you
know.
call the tie, not only do
Sure,
you
electrical
win,
wholesalers, yeah,
I'm trying to
yeah,
think
yeah.
of what other human. Because the tie, like someone calling the tie is pretty much.
I'm not
just
calling
like,
it a tie because I actually think it's going to tie. I'm just calling a tie because
Just
I
for the
can't
sake
figure
of
out
it.
who's going to actually win it.
All right.
So,
If
yeah.
if you get the tie,
It's,
I will pay for your beers at Dano's for the rest of the season.
Wow.
you
That's-
can do that. You don't have to.
No, I mean like this is a force.
Wow.
All right, I'll take
That's
it.
how little he believes.
That's how little.
Yeah, okay. Well,
And
then,
watch it
I have nothing to
happens.
lose, so I'll take it.
Watch it happens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use the bathroom.
All
How many
right,
more picks
if-
we got going on?
One more
there?
pick,
One more
sir,
pick, okay.
and this is the most important pick for Ross.
Who are they playing?
The Steelers. Well,
Please tell me Ben Roethlisberger is back.
He's not back.
They said he
He-
might.
he-
Not,
he
they said
has-
he
he
might come back.
practiced.
Yeah, he has been practicing, but he's
practicing.
still.
I
He
wouldn't
might come
honestly,
back.
dude. I would
No.
play him. I mean,
Yeah, I
never
mean,
put in your quarterback that's coming off like, an injury like that, man.
His
He
rape
might
knee-
play and
his
hurt it
rape
and
knee's
aggravate it
broken.
and
He's
be
probably
out,
not
and then
gonna
you
play.
have no quarterback.
And I mean,
Yeah,
His
that's
rape,
rape
his
knee.
good raping knee is broken,
that's
so
some
we
good
don't want to
raping.
re-injure it.
I will say this: Landry Jones came in and threw 2 touchdowns to Martavius Bryant in relief of Vic, who suffered a hamstring injury in a surprising 25-13 win against the Cardinals. on
Dude,
Sunday.
I'm sorry, but I had like the biggest, or I'm gonna say the worst, like moral moment of all time. I could have trade raped and gotten Martavis Bryant. Like seriously, like that. I could have. I had. I was like, you know what? No. You go ahead and keep him, Mike.
I do see like the more you know. Logo.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm not
Mike's
gonna
gonna need him, man, because his team is just a pile of shit.
I said, Mike, you know what? I'm not gonna rape you. Here you go.
But
You
Michael,
should have, because
You shouldn't have dropped the soap, but I'm not gonna rape you.
technically Michael Vick did start the game, and technically I can say that he's won 2 straight.
Just because you start them and you finish and win,
Yeah.
you don't get the win. This is not baseball.
It's not baseball. Well, the Steelers win 2 straight, with everything.
Did Sam Bradford win that game last night? No, he did not.
You go up, you
He
guys.
threw it to the Giants more times than he threw it to an Eagles player.
And the Giants gave it back.
They do. The Steelers do go up against the Chiefs. Chadwick West, one of their replacements to
that whole offense is gone. Jamal
Yeah.
Charles was the Chiefs. It's going to be Steelers are going to win that game.
I'm predicting a garbage game.
I'm going with Steelers.
the Chiefs did have 8 penalties enforced for 95 yards against the Vikes. Although I will say, if there's any bright side, Alex Smith did go 282 in the air with a touchdown. To a wide receiver this time.
Is that his
There's
first one of the year?
2
Is that his first one in 2
two
years?
touchdown throws to a wide receiver. This is called progress.
It's called balancing your football team.
He's learning. I feel like he's talking to a sports psychologist and just like, hey, did it feel good to throw that touchdown to a wide receiver? You want to do it again?
Where did they touch you on the? Where did the wide receiver touch you on the dog? That you don't want to throw them the football in return.
The Steelers. Now, I will say this. This is close to a true pick'em. The Steelers are actually a 2-point favorite away. You get the final pick, Ross. So you get the final pick.
What do you think he's gonna pick?
No, I mean, like,
No, it's going to be...
You're not going to pick the Steelers. You're right.
But
You're like me.
I'm going to open up to the people
NFL.
that aren't going to pick before I go to me.
Okay.
Parth?
Oh, Steelers. All day.
Carter? He's got Andy Reid on there. You know you like Andy Reid.
The Walrus.
The barbecue guy.
Andy
The
Reid's our
Lorax.
friend.
I'm going with a tie. I'm going with Bane to blow up the stadium. I hate both of these teams.
Technically speaking,
Hey, Heinz Ward made it out of there. That's all I know.
Heinz Ward survived. Heinz Ward survived
speaking,
because Heinz
True
Ward.
story.
if she calls the tie,
If she calls a tie, she can call a tie. But
I'm calling a tie too because I hate both of these teams just on principle.
I'm gonna. It's no doubt about it. The Steelers, are gonna win this game. But I mean, we're talking about worse versus worser, and it's Michael Vick could actually fuck up the game again, and
he very well could, but they'll take him out at half. Like
Right.
he'll start the game, but if it's bad, they'll take him out. I mean, how did he do? I don't think I watched that game.
he only threw for 8 yards on 3 tries.
Yeah.
So I mean, I hope you didn't start him on your fantasy football team.
I did the first week he was in because I drafted Ben Roethlisberger.
Right.
So I just I'll put him in.
But I'm gonna try to read your mind right quick and say you're going with the steel curtain.
Of course, man. Jamal Charles is gone. They don't have Travis Kelce.
Mm-hmm.
And who else? Sure, Kendrick West and Niall Davis did nothing.
What did we do at Dano's last week? There were so many Chiefs fans there, and they were like, "Did he just fall down?" And I watched one replay. They had to watch it 5 or 6 times. I said, he tore his ACL. He's out for the season. Because guess who's torn her ACL and has been out for the season? I saw him do that, and the Chiefs are done.
He did that his last season-ending injury. It was a non-contact ACL tear, right?
He was planted. And
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this has been a very interesting.
Yeah.
I'm not editing. I'm just putting.
Leave it
I'll
in.
be honest with you.
You're gonna run my Kevin Arnold rant.
Yeah. I mean, I've never heard.
I totally missed the Kevin Arnold rant.
You wanna-
Over there.
Well,
I can do more. I just got to think of another episode.
Well, let's bring this episode to it.
I mean, I'm going to listen to this. I listen to this regularly.
Yeah.
I'm a subscriber.
All right, on YouTube, iPod, and Podomatic.
Hey, gorgeous.
But I'm gonna go, Ross. You got a band. You want to plug your band?
Oh yeah, I play in a band called Release a Dog, and we're writing an album right now. That's about it. We haven't played a show in a while, but we will.
Got a place where I can listen to the songs, or?
Yeah. You can go to bandcamp.com. No, releaseadog.bandcamp.com, and you can view. You can view songs. You can't hear them. You can just look at them.
That's
It's really weird.
That's the future of music right there.
Oh man, you can see the drum rolls, baby. The drum solo.
Yeah.
All right. Parth, as always, the after party.
The after party with Team Wet Black, Sundays, 8 o'clock on the internet's #1 roller derby radio station, WDRBY. Also, the newest show on WDRBY, That's What She Said, with Carter
That
Away.
is what she said.
Chucktown Bruiser and Chief Chucker Away.
Are we on the radio
We make a whole lot of friends with a whole lot of
Pre-recording
men
it.
in roller derby. So
Hey-o.
come out to our show and
Touch lots of butts.
Do you have a set?
Do you have a butt you want to touch?
We-
Come on out.
We touch a lot of butts. We touch a lot of bums because International Man Meet.
International Man Butts.
Do you have an actual set time? Or is it
Whenever they
just-
send me shows, it's a shit show situation.
Ah,
I mean, we can make an actual set time eventually. But we're gonna record them whenever we want to and send them to Parth, and he's gonna make it happen for us.
You can follow WDRBY at facebook.com/.
Oh, we're actually gonna make our own Facebook. So we are goddamn professionals.
That's how you know.
That's how you know.
If you've heard of the internet, thousands of people are on the internet.
You can follow.
All right, I'm gonna go inside and get this girl with leggings to touch my butt.
WDRBY.
One of our newest fans is from the UK, and he wants us to have a set show time. And he is a police officer, so it has to be in his hours. So we might just have to air it then.
He lives in the UK?
You can just download the podcast.
He's a bobby. He's not a police officer.
Oi! That's my impression of a British person.
You can get radio schedules at facebook.com. Just look up look up WDRBY on Facebook, and you'll get to it. Guys, thank you for making this show.
Thank you for having me, Russell.
Thank you for letting me make up for last week when I fell asleep.
No problem. I was like I got the true story. I get a Facebook message yesterday, the day afterwards. And I've been trying to tell Carter, okay, we're recording Tuesday, 9 o'clock. Oh, shit!
I thought this was today, not yesterday. Fuck. Yeah.
But you at least made it, and that's...
I made it on the show.
Unlike Michael Brown, he's going to be on the show.
I got an idea real quick before you sign off. All right, we've been doing NFL Pick'em, a fantasy league Pick'em, a little inside thing. What do y'all say? Y'all want to do that real quick?
I can.
There are 5 games. Let's find out who we got here. First roll, I'm loading this up. We got me versus Sammy.
You.
All right, well, that was easy. All right, next we have...
I love how a listener who's not in the loop is just going to be... But I will say this.
Sammy has a 5-point advantage. Of course, I'm projected to win by 60 points. So we'll see how that works out. Next we have Kenny versus Chip. Chip with a 5-point. Kenny's projected to get 117. Team Tooth is 123.
I'm still going with Kenny.
Yeah.
Going with Kenny?
Yeah, Kenny's smarter about it.
I am thinking I'm going to go Chip. Because I've seen plenty of Kenny games where he's gotten like 40 points, 50 points. Or like Parth played him and his quarterback basically outscored his entire team.
Talking about fantasy football real briefly. Tomorrow, normally we do have the Frenzy Presents Fantasy War Room with me and Matt Carroll. We're going to aim for a short episode on Thursday because I am on the road to New Jersey. If I can find time to record it, me and Matt Carroll will give you a brief synopsis, who to start, who not to start.
Okay.
And something to help you win your fantasy football or daily fantasy
FanDuel?
Yeah, FanDuel, which has been known to be a felony now in Nevada. So,
well, yeah, because they have like legalized gambling. Like you don't need to be in another state to gamble while you're there.
Yeah, it's like the Nevada Fighting Commission. Just like if you do drugs, you're suspended from the sport.
All right,
one more.
Oh, we'll just do one more.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna do the one that matters: multiple scoregasms versus Planet Earth's. Hashtag ain't care.
Parth's team. Well, Parth's not.
Parth doesn't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
That's like 50 points of your scores. Well, for mine, I got Tom Brady. So.
I'm going to take.
Pick of the year.
Thank you, Ross. And I'm going to hate you when you trash talk me some more.
Oh, no.
Yeah. All I'm going to say is in our fantasy league,
yeah.
I don't care if I don't come in first as long as I don't come in last.
Yes. Yeah. That'll be Mike Brown.
Yeah.
Mike Brown will be...
Because we still have to come with the embarrassing shit that someone has to do.
Well, I'd like to do that now, but... do y'all want to wait till next year?
No, we're doing it this year.
All right, cool.
We got to do it this year. But... Thank you, Ross, for being on the show.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for having me. I'm going to do this.
All right, as we shake hands. Thank you to Carter for making up for last week.
Sorry I didn't come. I didn't know what time it was. Now I know it's on Tuesdays. I might just randomly show up and crash.
You know what? I'm pretty sure the Giants, I'm pretty sure the Eagles and Cowboys are going to face each other. We can make this work again.
I mean, they're going to face each other.
Cowboys, Giants.
We might be able to get Ranger panties back down. For it.
We'll make it work.
Yeah. We'll make it happen.
We'll make it happen. Parth, the great one. As always, I'm Russ Franchise saying thank you for listening, subscribing. Facebook.com/Franchise Frenzy, the only place to catch the frenzy. And also subscribe to us on iTunes,
Catch it.
YouTube, and Podomatic. Until next time, guys, enjoy week 7. And remember, my pick's so good, you can take him to the bank. But I wouldn't advise it.
Go Eagles.